We are exploring how the Egyptians, the ancient Egyptians, depicted their gods. What kind of elements, that is iconography, did they choose to use on their statues and their reliefs to identify a specific god in a specific role? The god Amun-Re, and he is protecting the King Tutankhamun in front of him. And he is seated here in his outfit, which is a kilt and a set of jewelry and typical feathered crown. The divine landscape of ancient Egypt is full of gods, actually some 1,500 if you count all of them. This exhibition focuses on 25 of the main deities. We have Hathor, and she is a woman. She has many roles: fertility, music, defense. She is the eye of Re, the sun god. That means she's lion-headed. She can be a cow, where she nurses the king. She can be an emblem, or she can be a cobra. The god Osiris, and he is mummiform, but his face is very sweet and peaceful, and he's wearing a very elaborate head ornament. When they leave this exhibition, I hope they realize that all of these images that they've been looking at are how people, how ancient Egyptians related to their world. Those gods were how they solved problems of life, death, and meaning, because they related to those images that housed the god. And these are problems we're still trying to solve today. We're still trying to answer these questions. We do it differently. But this was how the ancient Egyptians did it. This is the great god Min statue of a god from 3300 BCE. And in this room you are going to find, and in the adjacent room actually, 5 different ways that the Egyptians understood how to create elements of their world. People, vegetation, various kinds of like flooding, which were all essential to their world existing. So they created through semen and spit and clay and speech. Ka, for instance, thinks, speaks, and comes into, and whatever it is, comes into existence.
Or just like, yeah, like extra bits.
The focus of this section is, of course, the sun god Re, who you will see as a giant scarab beetle. That is his morning aspect. He is seen as a beetle who takes the sun out from the underworld and pushes it up into the sky. So Re rules the world. He's the source of light and warmth. And we're looking at this amazing statue of a jackal-headed god, or a canid-headed god actually, called Anubis. He was the head of embalming, he was the god of embalming, and also the god that led the dead into the afterlife. It's a painted relief of the goddess Mat, and Mat is a very interesting deity because she stands for a concept, something that really doesn't exist in English, and the best way we translate it today with a lot of discussion is rightness. She stands for the world in rightness, the way it should work. So if things are not carried out in the temple, if the king does not do what he's supposed to, something goes wrong, it's because Mat is no longer in balance. She's not in rightness. And they have to fix it, so to speak. Very important goddess. Horus is always a falcon with a double crown, which signifies he is the king of Egypt. And he is always linked to the living king of Egypt. Most of the exhibition is about life. And that is what all of these deities were about. Even in Overcoming Death, it was about living forever. It was not about death.